Muchas canciones se han cantado sobre la Guerra del Anillo y se han contado muchas leyendas. Los nombres de sus héroes, como Gandalf el Gris, Aragorn el Rey y Frodo, el portador del anillo, son muy venerados. Y con razón. Pero la mano de Sauron ha llegado mucho más lejos que las tierras de Gondor y Rohan. Y sus fuerzas habrían causado graves daños en el norte de la Tierra Media, a no ser por un puñado de héroes que le cortaron el paso. Su historia también merece ser contada. Escucha ahora una de estas historias que empieza aquí, en la tranquila ciudad de Bree, el día antes de que Frodo llegara para emprender su misión.
Aragorn.
Eradan, bien hallado. Y vienes en compañía de Andriel de Rivendell y Farin de Erebor. Un insólito trío ha entrado por las puertas del Pony Pisador. Según las últimas noticias, estabas en Sandford. ¿Traes noticias de Halbarad?
Sí, malas noticias.
Me lo temía. Deprisa, contadme lo sucedido, pero no levantéis la voz. Hay oídos poco amistosos, incluso aquí en Bree.
Hace 3 días, 9 jinetes negros atacaron a los guardas de Sar.
¡Resistir, montaroces!
Nos derrotaron y el enemigo siguió hacia la comarca.
Es peor de lo que imaginaba. Conozco a los jinetes. Vienen de Mordor. Nuestra gente no puede luchar contra los 9 juntos. ¿Tenemos muchas bajas?
Muy mal. Intentamos resistir, pero nos envolvió un aura de terror antinatural.
Deberías saber algo más. Uno de los jinetes negros se reunió con un aliado. Un hombre de gran maldad y poder.
Como ordenó nuestro Señor, he reunido a los orcos de las montañas y tengo un ejército esperando en las ruinas del viejo Fornos.
Regresad enseguida y preparad vuestras fuerzas. Las necesitaremos pronto.
Mis orcos están dispuestos. Estas tierras llevan demasiado tiempo en paz. Pronto sentirán la ira del Señor Oscuro.
Si Agandau tiene un ejército en Fornos, nuestra situación es cada vez más desesperada.
Pero, ¿por qué tanta fuerza contra los pacíficos medianos? Es imposible que el enemigo les considere una amenaza.
Solo diré esto. Un hobbit de la comarca llegará por este camino, con una gran carga. Si cae en manos del enemigo, será la perdición para todos nosotros. Sí, por extraño que parezca. Ahora ese hobbit vaga por los caminos rodeado de enemigos. Tengo que encontrarle antes que ellos y tienes que ayudarme a mantenerle sano y salvo.
Tú eres mi capitán, y con gusto haré cuanto me ordenes.
Sí, ahora yo también formo parte de esto.
Los 3 pensamos igual. ¿En qué podemos ayudarte?
Tenemos que reducir la amenaza que representa el enemigo reunido en Sandford. Viaja allí y haz lo que puedas para llamar la atención del ojo del enemigo para que se aparte de la comarca.
Quizás tengamos ayuda para esta misión. Eladan y el Rohir están en el norte, según me han dicho. Seguro que cualquier movimiento del enemigo atraerá su atención.
Bien. No podrías encontrar mejores aliados que los hijos de Elrond.
Espero encontrarte. Pero con o sin ayuda mantendremos ocupado al enemigo. Nos aseguraremos de ello.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, Aragorn.
Shh. Here in Bree, there is no Aragorn. Only Strider the Ranger.
What about this man who met with the Black Riders? This Agandaur? What do you make of him?
Some servant of the Dark Lord, and by his name one to be feared. His presence in the north bodes ill for us all, but I'm glad you discovered it. At least now we are forewarned.
Those things that attacked us at Sarn Ford, those Black Riders, I've never seen anything like them before. What are they?
Do you not know them? There are whispered tales and legends enough that tell of them. They are the Nine, the Ring Wraiths. Of all the servants of the enemy, they are the most feared.
This Agendour, he was no wraith. He seemed like a man. One filled with dark power, maybe, but a man all the same. But what kind of man would serve the Dark Lord?
Not all the Dark Lord's servants are wraiths and orcs. There have been and still are many men, warriors and kings that walk alive under the sun, and yet are under his sway.
Tell me about this place, Fornost.
Fornost was once a great city, the capital of the Dunedain kingdom of Arnor. It fell to the Witch King long ago. The men of Gondor and the elves formed an alliance that drove the Witch King out, but Fornost was never rebuilt. The ruins remain a place of dread for many. The men of Bree call it Dead Man's Dyke and fear to go near. It is a perfect place for our enemies to gather in secret.
Well, it's a secret no more. We'll go to Fornost and take the fight to them.
What have we here? A stranger in town. A stranger's just what I'm looking for. Interested in a little harmless pastime? It's time to make some money.
Pastime? What sort of pastime?
Why, nothing more than a simple game of riddles is all. I love a good game of riddles. But everyone in town has already heard all I know. I reckon I could stump you, though.
You said something about money.
It's simple. You stake some money and I ask you a riddle. If you give the right answer quick enough, I'll double your money. If you're wrong, the coins go to me. What do you say?
All right. Ask your riddle.
First, you have to put up your money. How much do you care to wager? Remember, you stand to double it if your wits are quick enough. Done. Now remember, you'll have to answer quick. I won't give you long with real money at stake. Are you ready?
Yes, let me hear your riddle.
What belongs to you that others use more than you do? Oh, right you are. You're a smart one. Give me a chance to win it back, eh? What do you say to double or nothing on another try?
Double or nothing it is. Let's hear it.
I'm found deep in the earth. When beaten and burned, I become a bloodthirsty killer. What am I? Oh, correct. You've a cunning mind, no mistake. Go again, double or nothing?
Oh no, these coins are mine now, and so they'll stay. Thanks and farewell.
Hello, Master Dwarf. Just come in from the Blue Mountains or the Iron Hills, have you? I'm sure you've had a long trip, and you'll be wanting a good meal and a nice bed. We get many a travelling dwarf here in the Prancing Pony, but I don't think I've seen you before. But don't mind me. I'm forgetting that dwarves like to...
Tell me about Bree.
Oh, Bree is an old place. Been here for ages and ages. This is the only place in the world you'll find hobbits and men living side by side. We used to see a lot of travellers coming through Bree. Not so much nowadays. I still get customers.
Tell me about your inn.
The Prancing Pony's been in my family for generations. I can't rightly say how long. It goes that far back. I'm told there's been an inn on this spot nearly as long as there's been a town.
What news do travellers bring lately?
Lately, the talk's mostly about trouble away to the south. Seems like there may be war or some other calamity brewing down there. Folks have been coming up the Greenway, or the old...
Are they settling here in the Bree lands?
Well, no. It's not that we aren't sympathetic to their troubles. It's just that Bree belongs to Bree folk. We can't take in a lot of outsiders. And the truth is, I don't like the look of a lot of these newcomers. Some of them
I may have need of a few things before I leave town. Where should I look?
Well, we have stores and shops here in town, but I suspect most of them wouldn't suit your needs. You might try Adelgar Oldbank's shop. He's got a collection of unusual items which might interest you. It's right across the street from here, on the corner. If it's repairs you need, try Elman Brushwood, our blacksmith. His smithy is just across the street, but there on the corner.
I'd best be on my way.
Welcome to Bree. You're a stranger around here. May I ask you a few questions?
What sort of questions?
We hear a lot of talk from travelers these days. Most of them speak of war and of a growing shadow in the east. The townsfolk just dismiss this. Say it's far away and doesn't concern us. But I'm not so sure. You've traveled, maybe seen a few things. What?
I'd say there is good cause to worry.
I was afraid of that. If only I could convince others. But until then, I will have to take action on my own.
What do you intend to do?
I'd like to arrange for arming the town. We'll need more than pitchforks if we're forced to defend ourselves. I tried to convince a dwarven merchant to bring us weapons, but he refused.
That's strange. Did he say why?
He seems convinced there's no market for weapons in this town, and said it wouldn't be worth his time.
Maybe I should talk to him. Dwarf to dwarf.
It's worth a try. His name is Groff. He's selling his wares from a market stall down the street. You might still find him there.
I'll let you know what he has to say.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Got my head in the clouds, I guess.
What you've got is this look of someone with a lot on their mind. Troubles?
Oh, no, it's no trouble. Not really. It's more like, well, I'm in love.
Oh, that sounds like trouble to me. Who is the lucky woman?
It's Idona Bellflower.